Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm back in my craft room and we are going to continue with the flower journal today and also a little of the project that I'm planning for. So let's turn the camera and start crafting. So as the little white journal is done and on its way to United States, I have planned for work on the flower journal today. I have also another little plan. I have a lot of pieces of scraps in a bit smaller sizes, and while I do the flower journal I'm sure there will be a lot of more scraps. So I have prepared a few small journals, some mini, a couple of quilted ones. This will be the covers, and also probably some with a bit of color, and also some covers with more neutral, and also with neutral papers in. So there will be a variety so that I can use up all my middle scraps, if I can call them that. It's not the smallest one, but still need to use them up and get rid of them so they do not laying around everywhere on my table. But let's start with the flower journal, and I will show you a bit what I have prepared. Last night I did some paintings, and this is just a copy of an old ledger, and I did some watercolor painting on them. I just sewed the paper first, and that made them look a bit more old. I also used up some pages from some flower books, and they look kind of like this when I take them, and then I transform them to something else. Some stitching on some of them, and this one got some colors and also some small labels on them, and some scribbling of course. And this one was also a watercolor painting I did in the trailer, and some more from the nature book, and some more painting pieces to use in the journal. So let's see where we are going to start. I think we will do a few pages first with the background, so that we have all of the pages with some kind of color or background on them. I have put all the pages in this time. Sometimes I decorate them first and put them in later, but this time I did like this. So I think that's easier for a beginner to have the pages in place in the journal and work from that. So if you're planning to follow me, you can sew in your pages, and they are all ready to be decorated. And the flower journal is kind of that journal that I fill with color. I'm not so much a colorful person, but sometimes I think it's fun to explode in colors and get that feeling out of the body. So let's see what we can do. I have a few pages that looks like this, and I think I want to collage on them so we have a little bit more to work with. Maybe also put some gesso on so we can paint on them. These are so beautiful, so I'm not going to do so much. Maybe use them as writing space and do a little snippet on them maybe. But pages like this needs something more. I have taken a few pages from a book, and I thought we could use some of these beautiful fonts and also some of my colored paper to do a bit of a collage. So let's put it aside for a little while and find some pieces that can work. And sometimes I feel that I need to be a bit rough and try to not do everything so neat. And to do a colorful journal like this is fun, but I don't do it often. But for a flower journal it's perfect, as colorful is something that flowers really are. I think I have. This was another one I did. This is on eco-dyed paper, and I kind of followed the patterns that I found in this pattern from the eco-dyeing and made some flower on top of that. Let's find that page and see if we can make it a bit more colorful. So that one is okay, and that one also have a background already to start with. So let's take this one. Something like that. Just going to take off a little bit of the edge. I don't want to have the edge straight. So I hope you have already started with your books and also have had time to go over and check out Francesca's course and maybe taken her free course. It's from last year, but you can still learn a lot of that. And if you are something like me, I have already forgot what I saw last year, so it was no problem to do it again. can just use other colors and other flowers, other ideas. That works for me. Let's use this one, and then we can leave this to pick out. It's a green edge, so that is perfect. And this is the one I did when I was in the trailer my first vacation week. So there is tutorials of that if you would like to see. And I'm not going to do anything kind of pockets or something like this at this time. I'm just going to make sure that all the pages are ready to go. So the more decorative stuff is coming later. Okay. And we have a blue page that is okay, but we can maybe do some more blue on it. Just because it's fun. The paper I have painted on are a bit thinner. It's that kind of paper you use when you move and wrapping all your stuff in, at least here in Sweden. Kind of a bit like newsprint. I think you call it that in United States at least. It's thin but strong. A neutral page. Maybe some kind of old book paper could work. This is the back of the eco-dyed paper, so it's not so fun to look at. So we can put something more on it. Collage a bit. These old papers are so fragile, so it's perfect to put them onto something else. I often leave these edges, and if it's like this, it's folded a little bit, I leave that. I even glue it back down, so it can be put down as it wish. And we have another page that is a bit boring. And if you don't like to kind of do some painting like this, you can use napkins and decorate with, or eco dye with tissue paper to get this nice crumbly feeling. I like that. The sound of the thin paper that is crumbling when you open up the page. Sounds crazy, but most of you know what I mean by saying that. When we love that sound of crinkly paper. This is just a piece of paper that I used when I painted the other ones. I'm just going to collage with it. So when you are painting, you can put some paper on the table and kind of have a secondary painting by using up the protective paper that is laying on your table to protect the surface. This is so fun. I really enjoying myself at the moment. And I don't have the most screaming colors, as you can see, even if I try to be a bit more loose when I do these papers. So I'm still a bit too neat. And I have trouble to loosen up and just paint, but I'm getting there. It's a practice we all need to do, as the same thing for drawing and painting. It's kind of isn't something that we are born with. You need to learn that too. You can have less or good skills, but you still need to learn. I can already feel that I'm getting better for just this making things a bit more loose. I did not think that was my thing, but now when I have started to relax with the painting and just sit down and do, I have kind of found out that I like it. These are a bit thicker. It's cotton paper. Let's go with that. It's nice when it peeks out a little bit. And this is just 80 grams copy paper that I have put some gesso on before I painted on them. I think I want to just crumble the edge. I don't want it to feel totally straight. And then we are gluing on this one, so we know that it will cover it all the way out to the edge. to the edge. Now we get this feeling of layering again. You can see we have 3 layers now, but we need to have some more glue to keep it down. And more blue, and then we have this one. Perfect with a bit of purple on that one. That one maybe. Some blue flowers on. It actually fits perfect. So I guess it was meant to be. Don't know if I have any tutorial on this one. I think this is some old paper I have done. But it's just stamped and painted, so nothing fancy. So let's do this last one, and then we have done one signature. So that's ready to go. Use these roses. This is a napkin on top of a book page. Goes nicely with that blue. Then it's a piece of linen and a little label there. like that. So let's see what we have. Okay, the first signature is done with the background pages, and it's ready for some more decorations. So we are going to continue with this next time, and I hope you will keep me company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pages left to decorate on signature number 2. So I hope you got some inspiration to use up your stuff and make beautiful backgrounds to play with. So see you soon again, and until next time, bye bye from Sweden.